Greetings and salutations, I am Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Imperialism. Now, the game crashed the previous turn. I was able to load up the autosave, and fortunately, it was the same turn as we ended on. I had to go through... I did play through the turn, did all the shuffling stuffs, and then I made a regular save. And as soon as I hit enter, the game crashed again, so... I don't know. We might have hit a breakpoint where the game is unsalvageable. I don't know. I've done a complete restart of the computer just to see if I can clear up all the memory buffers, all of that fun stuff. And we are basically at the same point we were before the game crashed. The one difference is that I've sent in one railroad gun, just to see if that can make a slight difference on our assault. But of course, for any of that to matter, the game can't crash when I hit end of turn. We'll see. If it crashes again, that is probably going to be the end of this Let's Play. And I'm probably just going to tack this on to the previous episode. And that's going to have to be it, unfortunately. We'll see. Here he goes. Hasn't crashed yet. Ah, good sign. Okay. So, last time, I do think that the manual deployment coupled with autoplay kind of ruin everything. If I let him deploy, things will go completely bonkers anyway, because he deploys them in the wrong order and everything. I have to deploy them manually, but at least I know now not to go autoplay. Right? I know this now. So, lesson learned. And we're gonna deploy the guns. No, wait a second, you're gonna go there. Now that I think about it, I was gonna... Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Nor you. I was going to play with the combat engineer and use the railroad gun for protection, but... It's dawning on me that the railroad gun will lack one turn of movement. And in that turn, his artillery will move forward. His more artillery, so they won't matter. I won't get the chance to do that. Ah, heck, we're gonna do this. Leroy. He is gonna move his artillery forward. But I have to wait one turn anyway. Yeah, we need one turn. So... we're gonna give him one pot shot at our tanks, just while I get all my units forward. The tanks will go first, that's fine. I can't move to that square. It's the artillery I want to order. I want them to move forward as much as possible. At least sort out the order, so I know which order they move. Okay, so now it's this one, so you can move up to the gap there. You move one square forward. You can move forward. So you're next, good, then you move forward. And nowhere for you to go. Nor for you, you go forward. This way, at least all the units that can move first are further ahead, which should hopefully make the assault more efficient. And more importantly, they'll be able to move just slightly further in than they can right now. Gonna move him south just to unblock the traffic jam up there. Yeah, he's gonna move forward, that was to be expected. And now we're gonna do a suicide charge. Move! Kablamo. Yeah, blammo, blammo. There we go, that's as far as he could go. The other one, blammo. That's all the artillery fire. I think that's the last one. So now we can just shoot a little bit can move forward and take a few pot shots at his... Yeah, the units that he has in the open is probably going to be preferable. Oh, this one's damaged. What hurt you, buddy? No, that's still within... Still outside of infantry range, which is nice. Okay, as we learned last turn, last play, the infantry won't move forward unless all the artillery have lost all morale. No, and what we can learn from that is basically we don't have to do much of anything. If one of his pieces still has a tiny fraction of morale left, his entire infantry army will just sit here behind the forts. And I'm perfectly okay with that because we can outrange all his infantry. No, I can't reach all that, any of that stuff. Okay, bombard his cannons. I'm slightly uneven line there, unfortunately. That one can't do much. I move the artillery as far forward as I can, because then I should be able to reach most of his guns. Maybe not all, but most. But again, we're not gonna hit the autoplay button. If we do, that's gonna possibly botch the game again. I don't know what happened there. It was a weird bug. Might be that we simply have too many units and too many numbers for the game to handle at this stage. You're gonna stay there. I don't know if you can actually fire on anyone. None of that matter. Be a defensive unit. Now his radar guns, they're gonna do a number on our guns. That much is certain, but not that much I can do about it. Can I reach up to those? No. Kill the ones you can reach. Not much we can do about the rest. Not this turn, at least. Then again, as I said, we probably want one of them to retain morale. We do want to hurt them. By all means, we want to hurt them. Because the less of those that are active, the better we are. And of course, the more damaged they are, the less damage they will do to us, and that is also a very, very good thing. Can't reach the ones behind there. Get that one out of the game. You can still fire on something. Okay, I take out the northern one. That is fine. Of course, having this many units means that if he actually demoralizes any of them, they'll surrender and be lost. And that's bad news too. So we'll see how this pans out. Ah, the music stopped again. That's how it goes. Let's see now. These two guns still have morale, so that's fine. It is probably more important to deny him the mobility of the mobile artillery. These are pretty banged up. Take out the one in the door, if you can. These are all down. These are still active. Gonna keep shooting at the one in the door. Unfortunately, we cannot see just how much morale it has left, which is kind of irritating, but that's okay. Okay, now it's his turn, so he's retreated some of his units, and the other ones retreat. Yeah, that's fine. That's what we wanted. So now his entire infantry line can't do much of anything. Let's see. That's still not out of range. Good. So I think we would just want to start killing his infantry. I mean, there's no need for us to move forward. Yes, he still has some artillery units. Yes, he can still fire at us with them. But it doesn't matter. All his infantry. That's what matters in this battle. So I'm going to take out his front line with our tanks. Yeah, he took a bit of fire there because I went a bit too close. Yeah, there are still some infantry guns capable of hitting us here and there, but that's fine. By and large, he's dead. So it's okay if you just a tiny bit of damage. We can smash out most of his army to pieces. Regardless. I'm going to take out one of the artillery guns. The other one doesn't matter. And now we are in the total destruction phase, really. So I'm going to move forward just behind the tank lines and start destroying his infantry. You can have the one damaged artillery left, that's fine. Because if that keeps his infantry at bay, I'm fine with that. That allows me to destroy all of his... We're definitely going to take out the Minutemen first. Because those we know are going to attack. The rest of his forces are probably going to do something stupid like retreat. I mean, he has nowhere to retreat to, so... If he does that, he'd have lost his units. I would have loved to be able to hit autoplay, but if as we saw last turn, that's probably a bad idea. I don't want to jeopardize the game. Not when we are this close to total victory. My goodness, that one can finally move. So much infantry. So many targets. Well, they're still protected by the wall, so they don't take as much damage. Not that it matters, they're going to be pretty darn beaten. Let's just take out a few more of his units. Take out his front line. And this fort is pretty much destroyed. Not that one, okay. Now it's his turn. Yeah, the damaged ones are obviously retreating. Not much he could do with any of them, really. And we're just gonna sit here and fire at whatever we can. Well, tanks can't really do much. They aren't gonna move forward, at least. They're just gonna sit here and blow stuff up. They can't move after they're fired, so that's why I have to manually click them down. None of that is in range. This one is. Trying to demoralize the few units he has left. Okay, it's time. I'm going to take out the artillery. And now it is basically a matter of flattening whatever he still has. Don't really have to move forward either. Most of his stuff is in range. Let's see, you still have some morale. All of these units I think are beat up so much that they can't return fire. These are too far away, so focus on the artillery. They're gonna kill the last few units in the south there. Yeah, smash out the artillery. Just because I like doing that. Okay, I think that's his last army. I don't think he has anything left with any morale. So all of it is just going to flee next turn, so I'm just going to try to shoot the stuff in the back. If I have the range for it. Because those are the ones that are going to retreat first. Not much left of his forts. Oh, he still had something that could fire. Not sure what, but it was something. Oh, I guess... Oh! You still had some fight in you. Is that it? Yeah. His mobile unit still had some fight in him. Okay, and there's still one more unit with a tiny bit of morale. That was that one, I think. No longer. Roll forward with the tanks. I don't think he's going to be able to use these units anywhere else. I don't think they're going to go to the colonies. Now that he's in full retreat with what's left. So we're just marching in with our tanks. Blammo. That's the... Ah, you can't do anything, can you? Can't reach that one and can't get through the line. Should be the last one. 26 units on his side lost, none on ours. Wonderful. And then we're defending. Right, that was the battle that crashed last time, wasn't it? He counterattacks us. And we have way more troops. Well, this didn't bug out, but it was after this. I think we're gonna stay clear of the auto play this turn as well. I just want the turn to end safely. Though I'm pretty certain I could autoplay this. And win, but yeah, I don't know if I can autoplay this and not crash. That's my concern. And those are too far behind, and he's retreating. And artillery is, of course, misaligned. Most of it, anyway. We'll see if I can actually kill a few of them. It's just an ego thing, really, because they have nowhere to retreat to. All his colonies should become independent. And I don't know what happens to his units. Yeah, maybe that's why the game crashed. Because these guys are trying to retreat to a province that won't accept them. That could be the case, and if it is, then we'll have to actually conquer all his colonies before we attack him. Which kind of sucks, but that's apparently what we might have to do. We'll see. It depends on whether or not this bugs out or not. Too soon to tell. For now, we just blow them to pieces. Because that's rewarding. Eeny meeny. There you go. I'd be surprised if he did something other than retreat. So I think this is safe. See if I can blow up at least one of the guns. They are pretty sturdy. I'll grant them that. Destroy that one if you can. That's our own railroad gun, which was not placed at the front, where it should have been. Move a little bit forward. And he retreats. He wasn't able to retreat all the way, which is kind of funny. Those tanks are too far behind to matter. So is this one really, but that's okay. You can move all the way up there and kaboom. No point in moving you. And you guys probably won't have the range. Nope, you won't. Focus on destruction. Just move the ones we have and try to get rid of his cannons. Oh, that's in range of something. Ah, cool. I would not have thought that would have worked, but it did. Try to kill the one in the north there. With guns like these, who needs railroads? And that's kind of why I thought the railroad gun was kind of an odd unit, but I understand why they went for it. It doesn't make sense on the map. Then again, they're also giving out tanks some 20 years early, so realism? Yeah. And same with mechanized trucks, because I don't think they had trucks that were that sturdy or with that enough drawing power to actually transport infantry until well into World War One. Come on now, let's see now. That's should be the final push. There we go. Okay, province taken. Yum, 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 yum. Killed in action. Yeah, that's lovely. So now, let's see. Does the game crash? No. The neb falls. Yes, it does. And that leaves just Ordune. Think they feel safe right now? Yeah, well, let's put it this way. Take one guess where my army is going to reposition. You don't have a depot. Okay, that has to be fixed, but I'm going to go to the fortress first. And that's everything done there. You can build a connection to Dedge, hopefully. You fortified that one. Good, that was the last fort on that province. Go over here. That town is connected. All the resources here are connected. This farm is not connected. And let's see, are there any other resources in the area? This is connected, that is not, so we're gonna go here and build a raid depot. No orders for the mining. Feller. And you can go over here. Okay, so we have quite a sizable army there. Let's move to there. That's fine. And this army can go here. And that one can sit pretty right there. And that's part of the original fleet. And this fleet can seek port over there. Alright, we have full... we need rail cars. We need rail cars so badly that I'm gonna forego battleships this turn. I mean, it doesn't like it. The Neb was the biggest power and they didn't want to fight us. I assume they had more than that one single ironclad. I could be wrong. Could be that the AI was simply so weak that it couldn't do anything. Yeah, I really do not understand this. I assume that this estimate is based on some kind of average between nations or something. That's the only thing that explains why Ordune is considered my equal on this particular rating. I don't know. I find that very strange. On the flip side, all the colonial powers are up for grabs. So we're going to immediately send out trade consulates to all of them. So let me put it this way. If Ordune actually manages to get one of them to become friendly with them, they're gonna die. If they prevent me from grabbing the others as colonial states, I'm gonna be furious. Okay, so we got through the bug and all that stuff, and we definitely have enough votes now, I think, to win the Council of Governors outright, unless Ordune somehow manages to get all the mini-puts to vote for them. Even then, it's a quick fix. I think that I'm going to take a short break early and make a new save, just to be sure that we don't break anything else in this game. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll continue to do so.